This is Sarah, and I have a cocktail now, and it actually matches the case that I'm about to rip a hole into. So I'm fitting Noodle into his very first road case. So I'm gonna explain real quick what I'm doing and then jump into it. Noodle is going on a exotic tour for the fall, I guess, and he needs something safe to travel within, and he's never actually had his own dedicated road case before. Normally I dismantle him and put him in my luggage and take him with me wherever it is we need to go together and then put him back together. But he needs to operate kind of like a toaster. So whoever receives him, and by what I mean by toaster is like you just... An appliance. You plug him in and you give him power and then he just does. So he needs to be a plug-and-play device for his handlers or his babysitters, whatever you'd think of them as. I got a, it's actually a Nanook case. It's not a Pelican case, but whatever, it's the same sort of thing. There's a giant brick of foam on the inside of it that needs to be torn into. There's like a grid of cubes that are kind of like perforated inside of them, and I guess I can rip those out. I'm going to try and make a noodle shape. So it's kind of like a travel coffin, but we call it a safety sarcophagi. But hey, check out what I did. Look at that. Bam! Alright, guys.
But that is like a perfect workbench cam right there.
What? Oh, that? Yeah,
Yeah.
I might leave that there from now on, actually. So it should stop being so...
And look at the other side of this. You can always order another foam insert piece.
I don't know. There's just... I think this like added like $30 or something.
Yeah, it's
to the
expensive.
price.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to fuck it up too much. Okay. Alright, sweetie. Yeah, should I start gouging? Mark, do you want to give me your blessing? You haven't even looked. You need to come and assess, Mr. Assessor. You're a dad, too.
Don't worry too much about it. You can always glue those back in with a little bit of spray-on adhesive. Just look a little weird.
But it's my child!
What? That's my boy!
You don't understand. Noodle has to be safe. He says that he's only 4.
He said it's like his wisdom teeth are going and not him. Mommy.
Mommy.
Separate what?
He says what? There. It's like a creeper. It's like I'm literally putting a creeper from Minecraft in a box to go away. Noodle, I'm fitting your husk into the crevasse. It's okay. This might be too tight of a fit.
Yes.
But that's okay.
So now you see where the lumps are,
Yeah.
and then you start pulling out those individual chunks.
Okay, so what needs to do what, in your opinion? Should I do one lower on the feet?
3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so you're off by 1. Alright, so that's good. If anything, if the lower part is larger than the upper part, that's not that big of a problem. You just don't want the thing to be that far off. So, do you want to try and fit them?
Sure.
And if anything, we can remove excess. So I think with 2 layers, it might be tight around the legs. Yeah, it's looking tight around the legs.
Well, it happened that remember I ordered this without the foam?
Yeah, you were trying to get it without foam.
And the fact that they were out of stock on that happened for a reason. Can you imagine me trying to do this without having gotten the foam?
Yeah, it would have been just a big mess of wood closes.
So
Does he wiggle in the place? Is he snug?
he's very tight. We could probably loosen it up a little bit on the bottom here, and then probably a little bit around the feet.
How easy does he come out? If you have to,
Yeah, that's the big thing. Now get him out.
If you can get him out easily, then you're good. If you're not, then figure out what your pinch points are.
Mm-hmm. Noodle totally has a spaceship now.
Noodle, you've got a spaceship, and you exist in 2 places at once. As
He
of
says
now.
it's a taste ship.
It's a taste ship.
Yeah.
Noodle. Okay, so I don't have a camera to look at, so I'm gonna look up at you guys because you're up there. This is like was super stressing me out, and now that we have this sorted out, I feel like I've a little bit better. I'm not gonna say entirely better because I'm still freaking out.
Night. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.